Hi guys, I'm Jadegabrielle. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is brought to you by blackhairspray.com, and in today's video I'm making my first crochet wig. So yeah, don't judge me too harshly. This video is more of a demonstration than a tutorial because, like I said, it is my first wig. So I'm starting off with my polystyrene head. I've got my weaving cap, and then I've also got my crochet hook. The hair that I'm using is the Outre deep twist, which I have in 14 inches, and that's quite good because it has 4 strands of hair, like on one loop, which was awesome. So here I'm just sticking my weaving net down to my polystyrene head, just so that it will stay put as I'm doing all of my crochet. So at first I really didn't know what I was doing, which is what you can see here. This is definitely what not to do. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was just like, oh, maybe I did it wrong the first time. Let me just give this a go. No. So even here, like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I was so worried. I was like, oh my goodness, what have I gotten myself into? This video is going to be terrible. But keep watching though, because it does get better, I promise.
Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there.
So basically at this point I just decided to go and sit down in my living room and just have a play. So this is after 1 pack of hair, and then this is after about 2 packs of hair. And I was so concerned about the white spaces, I was like, oh my goodness. So just to let you know, I use 7 packs of this hair altogether. And then also, because it is 4 strands on one loop, it is also quite quick to install, which is quite good. This probably took me maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, but again, this is my first time, so I was going like really slowly. So at this point I kind of know what I'm doing. I've got my rhythm, so I'm going through about 3 or 4 pieces of the net, and then there's a little loop, so I just kind of like pull that down, and then just so it gives me enough room for me to stick my fingers in and then pull the hair through. I do hope that makes sense. And then so there's a little loop thing on it, and what I do is I just kind of like split the hair, and then when you pull it on both sides, that little loop just goes like all the way to the end, and it just goes like really small and kind of invisible. I'll show you that just a couple more times just to make it a little bit clearer. So here I am again, just pulling it, and then the loop just goes all the way down to the end. And then you can see that it just makes it a little bit neater.
Try this, try that, try everything. Coming right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear.
So here you go, you can see that one looks a little bit neater, and then that one's a bit bigger. That's when I didn't have a clue what I was doing. So you can just kind of see the difference in those techniques. So here I am just finishing up the, I guess like the parting area. I don't know, that's one thing that I do really like this wig, but that's one thing about like having a crochet wig, is that you can just see the knots and they are just a little bit obvious. I feel like if I'd had like thicker hair, not thicker hair, but if I'd had like a more afro kind of curl pattern, that you probably wouldn't have been able to see those as much, but because of the curl pattern, the deep twist that I've selected, I think it is a little bit more obvious in a wig. And to be honest, I think I would have preferred having this hair installed in my actual hair. But because I do wear wigs so often, unfortunately that just wasn't possible, but it is like a really beautiful hair. I do love it. So at this point, like 7 packs, I'm gonna tell you now, it's a lot of hair, especially in this heat that's about to come with summer on the way. Like, I was hot already, so I just decided to cut some layers into the hair, and then also to just pull the curls out, because I just wasn't really feeling how flat it was looking. I just wanted it to kind of look like as big as possible. So that's what you see me doing right now. And this hair, I must say, it's super soft. It feels like very realistic actually. And so here is the final look. Let me know what you think, and definitely let me know if you have any tips for any future crochet wigs I make. As I said, you can get this deep twist hair at blackhairspray.com. I hope you enjoyed today's video.